Confessions of Mrs. Goldstine.
1846 London, Gloucester Asylum. A woman awakens from the cold hard floor, a toothy man looking down somewhat concerned.
Hello, you okay, me lady?
Oh my, what has conspired here? I feel so fluttered.
Man says,
You're in Dr. Warren's Physic Office of Mental Health.
But why what has transpired to my extremities? I feel so light. How long have I been out?
Dr. Warren kneels to the woman, extending a hand to help her up.
What do you remember?
She cries. I was in the study with my husband as he was sipping Western whiskey. He was fond of the New World. He wanted to go 1 year to vacation to a place called New York City. I didn't want to go. In fact, I didn't want him to go, as I recall that not too long ago those states were called colonies.
The doctor motions to the keeper that he may leave, with a bow.
Good day to you, sir.
Mrs. Goldstine.
The doctor being interrupted by Mrs. Goldstine.
You may call me Angeline. If that's all the same to you, can I ask you something?
Okay, Angeline, you can.
What am I doing here? Why am I evacuated from my home, and where is my husband?
This is why you are here. Please come and lay on this couch and tell me what you remember.
She walks over to the couch with a concerned look on her face.
Shall we continue, Mrs. Goldstine?
I guess there is no way I have done anything to be acquainted with such a place. I wouldn't be caught dead congregate with such villainous scum.
Dr. Warren starts off by chanting few words and a shining object rocking before Mrs. Goldstine's eyes. In no time a slumber catches her. Do you recall where you were, Mrs. Goldstine? Asked Dr. Warren.
Yes, I do. I am at home in my stateroom. I hear my husband through vents in the chamber room. Below it sounds like that there is several people with him. I overhear their plans to overthrow someone. I didn't catch the whole thing, just a few moments. The plan went from a chain-locked body to the bottom of the Thames, then a takeover all workings of possible trades. A Trojan was to be used and start a new war on the states.
Doctor looks down to Mrs. Goldstine. This information never came up before. This is news. A war with the United States would not favor upon our tenure at this time. Tell me who all was involved with this meeting. Can you recall any names or voices you may have recognized?
James Alexander,
cried out Mrs. Goldstine.
The king's nephew. He plots to kill the royal family and start the war with the states. My husband was a part of this observed plan, and I was outraged. I made it known to him how outraged I really was.
Yelling,
How dare you! Told him, smacking him across the face. Why? Why would you even think of such a thing? And with the states? Their steel surpasses ours, and now they build ironclads, ships that could tear through our wooden navy ships.
I see, Mrs. Goldstine, so this war your husband wanted to kickstart didn't happen, and why?
Because I killed him, I took the fire iron from the fireplace and thrusted it through his cold heart. After that, I found his notes and killed each member of the conspirators. War with that country would end us, and to kill the royal family, I just could not allow that to happen.
Tell me, Mrs. Goldstine, what did you do to the others?
I ate 2 of them and sold the skeletons to the collage. The others, I dismembered their bodies, and they are to be found in the basement, locked in my husband's secret room. Yes, they are all dead. I am not insane. I am with child and wish to go to America.
If I allow you to do this, then you can never speak of what you have done. Your name must be changed, and you can never come back. A week later. Papers, madam. Welcome to America, Mrs. Holmes.
Evil always has a beginning before its beginning.